I'm a wolf. Okay, now, money. Money is not an issue. Money is not the issue, but money is the issue of this conversation. It's a one-way conversation, but I hope you enjoy it. How much cash is enough cash? Everyone wants to have security for their future so they can feel like, oh, I can retire and I can be happy now. I can't go by personal experience as to what is enough. All I can do is this is what I usually do for lifelong goals and searches, things that I wonder about that I won't know until I have the experience. I just talk to old people. I talk to folks that are in their 80s and 90s and ask them what's important, or listen to books they've written or stories they tell about what really works. And I've never heard a single one of them. I've never heard a single person on their deathbed saying, oh, I'm so glad I earned all that money. It's always the same thing of I should have done this, or I should have been happier with what I had. And so it's obvious to me that those are the things that really matter in the end. So I use that as my example. It seems like a lot of people use society as the example. Somebody makes money and they pretend like they're happy with it, and so that's considered success. But as for saving money for retirement or for the future, what it comes down to is people say, how can I feel secure for my future so I can feel like so I'm preparing? Well, put it this way. The best way to prepare for your future is to stockpile things that cannot be taken from you. So when you think about what those things are, there are no physical, tangible assets that can't be taken from you. There is no amount of gold or cash that can't be stripped or burned from your possession. There's no amount of land that you can grab that somebody can't move in and squat on and infringe on your rights. So you have to build a land within your mind, a land of comfort and tolerance and acceptance, and so it takes a whole wide array of processes to get there. I'm still getting there myself, but to be able to enjoy the small things in life, like a cup of coffee, or spending $20 on a ride at a fair or something, just the things that are enjoyable, so you don't have to basically make yourself live like a hermit in order to be happy. Just don't depend on money. Just use it for what it is. It's kind of like, just like when you're thirsty, take a drink of water. It's the same deal with money. No amount of tangible assets will ever be enough for a person to be happy. And I challenge anybody well, now I can't challenge anyone. I guess I really could care less. I'm not going to try to get a person who's rich to prove that they're happy, because that's really irrelevant to me. I know money brings happiness, but I also know it's short-lived. Because I know that you can only call upon money to bring you happiness one time. You can only call upon your cash wad to be spent once. You can call upon your morals and your values over and over again. And instead of losing value, they gain value. So, it's kind of like this. If you see someone doing something and you walk up and make a negative comment to them, what it does is it makes them feel bad, and it makes you feel bad, and you both lose out. If you walk up to give someone a compliment or tell them you love them, it makes them feel good and you feel good. And everything is multiplied by many factors. It's not just one person's bad emotion. It's usually the other person they affect, or the multitude of people. You can walk into a bad room and rub people wrong and just piss off 20 people just by being there. I'm not one of the people that's affected by that one guy, because I understand herd mentality, and I prefer to try to think within my own box, not even outside a box, not even in a box. I guess just think and use common sense. But when you bring in, the only thing that makes a person happy with money is either obtaining the money itself or spending the money. Having the money really doesn't do any good. It gives you comfort in the back of your mind that you have it when you need it, but that's always short-lived too. So what are the best things to build on for our future? I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, what do we do if we're trying to save cash? If we really want to, I have a family and I want to be able to provide for them, and I want to be able to have enough cash when I, quote, retire. But I know that that's unobtainable in today's society, so I don't know. Any thoughts? I guess. I don't know what else to say about that issue. It's just building character is much more profitable than building bank accounts. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Peace.